Will Social Security be bankrupt by 2023? Over the last couple days, I've had quite a few of you reaching out to me down in the comments section asking me to make a dedicated video regarding some comments that were just made the other day. You're nervous, you're worried, you're asking, is this something we should be concerned about? You've been asking me to walk through this and tell you what it means going forward. So here you go. Here's your dedicated video. I hope this helps you, but let's get right into it. Hey everybody, my name is Matt. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're returning, thanks so much for watching once again. It's so awesome to see you. Thank you. But first, before we talk about this, where did these comments come from? So here we are, just a couple days ago on Thursday night was the last presidential debate before the election. Well, within that debate, I watched it also, and I heard this exact comment, and I thought, oh man, I'm going to have a lot of people reaching out to me asking about this because it was delivered in such a way that made it sound like it was factual. Here's the deal. The comment that was made between the candidates there during their debate was that there is this idea going out that with the elimination of the payroll tax, that Social Security would be completely depleted and eliminated by 2021 or even 2023. So here's the deal. I actually made a video dedicated to this exact topic back in August, about 2 months ago, when this report that I'm going to talk about in this video was released. Well, here's the deal. In that video, I did not say soon enough in the video, but so I'm going to say it in this video. I'm going to preface this video by saying, don't worry about this. It is not going to happen. Social Security is not going to be bankrupt in the next 2 years or 1 year. It's not going to be bankrupt. It's not going to be depleted. So please don't worry about that. I wish I would have said that in my other video because I got a lot of heat in that video. But since I've still had many people reaching out to me asking me to make this dedicated video, I decided to do it anyway, but I wanted to give you that little disclaimer right there. Please, there's nothing to worry about. I'm not making this video to create a bunch of fear out there, but rather I'm creating this video to walk you through those comments that were made during the debate just the other night. So let's get right into it. I'll talk through this report that was released back in August, and I hope this helps clear it up. So let's get right into this. So back in August, the Social Security Actuary released a report that said, based on the elimination of the payroll tax cut or the payroll tax, that 6.2% that funds the Social Security trust funds, if that were eliminated, because remember back a couple months ago, President Trump was talking about this elimination of the payroll tax as a way to help people through this time a little bit. Remember that? We haven't talked about it in a long time because it's just an idea that kind of came and went and it didn't really go into action. So here's the deal. What was being proposed is that 6.2%, the payroll tax, would be eliminated. Well, that 6.2% tax is what funds the Social Security trust funds and sends out benefits to disability recipients, retiree benefits, beneficiaries, survivors beneficiaries, all of you. So at the same time, that same 6.2%, rather than being eliminated, was supposed to be a deferral. That's what it was. So with that statement, in that report that was released back in August, they were stating that if that tax was completely eliminated, the Disability Trust Fund, the Social Security Disability Trust Fund, would be completely depleted by 2021. Okay? Now, they said in that same report that if that tax were eliminated, the Social Security Retiree, or the Old Age Trust Fund is actually what they call it, the Old Age Trust Fund, the retiree benefits would be depleted by 2023. Okay, so that's what was reported in this report. As we know, about 65 million people draw on Social Security benefits each and every month. So again, this payroll tax, it never really went into effect. Yes, there was an executive order signed back in early August for this to go into effect, but guess what? As far as we know, only government employees are the ones that this is affecting. Otherwise, the private sector has not adopted this whole deferral of the payroll tax. They decided it's just going to be way too much of a headache to do it. So again, no fear. This is not going to be a thing that goes into action. So I hope that helps eliminate it. Again, in the debates just the other night, the candidates, this was brought up and the candidates were going back and forth a little bit about it. And, it's of course, it's going to add a little bit of fear when it's presented in a way that with your plan, Social Security would be eliminated in 2 years. Of course, that would be a little bit scary to hear that if that is the first time you've been hearing that. Again, I made this video back in August when this report came out and walked it through it if you want to check out that video. Also, I want to talk about one other thing that I've had a couple comments about, not many. I didn't even want to bring this up, but I'm going to mention it here just as another threat or another idea that people have been concerned about, but this is nothing to be concerned about once again. So a couple days ago, there's been this report kind of circling around that people would be removed from the SNAP or Food Assistance Program. It's estimated that about 700,000 people would lose their food assistance or SNAP benefits after a matter of just 3 months of receiving benefits. Again, a couple days ago, actually I believe it was last week, a judge in DC actually overturned this and it is not going into effect. So, like I said, I was going to make a dedicated video on that, but I thought, you know what? Only a couple people have asked about it. I answered their questions specifically down in the comments, and I thought I'm not even going to open that can of worms because I don't want people to get nervous. But again, don't worry about it. We have a judge on our side looking out for us. Judge over in DC there overturned that decision and declined it. So don't worry about it for anybody who was worried about losing their SNAP benefits. So again, I hope this video clears up some of the confusion and clears up the air about this whole defunding and bankruptcy with Social Security. Again, it's not happening. Don't worry. You'll continue to get your benefits, going forward. It's certainly not going to be depleted in 2021 or 2023 like a lot of these reports have been saying. So there you go. There's your dedicated video. Again, I'm so glad that I gave the disclaimer right away in this video rather than waiting till the very end because I don't want people to be mad at me. I just want all of you to recognize that I'm here doing all this research every single day for you, and I want to give you the best information to help you walk through this difficult time. So either way, if you're new, if you're still watching and you're not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. Otherwise, leave any comments or questions below for me, and I'm always here for you. Hey, me again, just really quick. After I stopped recording, I realized I totally forgot to say this in my other little video there. But hey, I've had a lot of you over the last few days asking, hey, can you give us an update on those $200 prepaid pharmacy cards? I wish I could. Honestly, I've got nothing for you. I haven't seen any new information on those cards in quite a while now. But like I always say, as soon as I do get that information, I will let you know. I've seen a few interesting articles saying maybe they're illegal, they're not lawful. A lot of people disputing them, of course, but that's kind of like with everything. But it hasn't been anything worthy of making a dedicated video. However, as soon as I get more information on those, I will certainly let you know. As we know, those are supposed to be going out here like right now, like late October, they're supposed to be going out, that first wave. So as soon as I get more information, of course, I will bring that information to you right away. All right, I hope that helps and answer some questions for those of you who have been wondering. Thanks again. I'll catch you.